Absolutely. And then, of course, we've got our big bundle, and which you're going to show us now.
Yeah, let's play with the YOLO. I love this, it's great. It's so funky. Okay, so I'm going to take this stencil. I really like this stencil. And I like this top image as well, so I'm going to set this aside and start chopping this up, which these can be easily cut with scissors or your craft knife. So just pinch away at those tabs.
It's quite easy to see where all those little tabs are.
Yeah. So I'm going to cut this top section off and then remove the inside piece.
Okay.
Just another bit there, because I want to colour them up separately.
And of course these are laser cut, so precision cut, aren't they? There's no sanding, there's no messing around. You can use them as they are. If you want to add your mediums, you can do. You've got choices still.
Yeah, they're so delicate, but quite strong at the same time. Okay, just do another one there.
Okay.
Turn it around that way.
You can break that down into quite a few different elements when you look at it.
Yes, you can use, you know, certain parts, certain words, use it all as it is. I love the fact that you can use these frames, which is what I'm going to do with this design. I'm just going to take all of those. I'm just going to use this frame, just take those out as well. I'm going to colour this frame with some Distress Oxide because I think it just works really well. I'm going to protect my mat with a piece of paper and then stroke. What colour have we got here? Mermaid Lagoon. I've gone for more sort of a turquoisey colour just to complement the blues.
And of course, because they're chipboard, they pick up that ink perfectly, don't they?
They do, they certainly do. That's it. I'm going to colour all the way round. And then with the centrepiece, I do love the colour as it is.
Yeah, gorgeous.
And I'm going to do a star as well.
Now we will hopefully get time to see some samples as well. You were telling me just before the hour, Sue, that your mum's involved?
Yes, she's been crafting
for
for me. Yes, my friend Jackie Jasper, she's been crafting for me as well.
So do you have a bit of a get-together? Do you have cups of tea and coffee and cake?
No, we're too far apart.
Oh,
yeah,
so you craft separately?
We
but
do,
you share
yeah.
with
We've
each
got
other?
like a group that we sort of talk and share what we've done. Yeah, Jackie's down south and my mum's sort of across Banbury Way, so she's not so far away, but yeah. Right, I'm just going to give that a white tinge with some picket fence. Okay, and then I'm going to take one of those little panels, this one here. I love the star sheet here, so I'm actually going to cut into the piece at the bottom because I want to use every inch of this paper.
I do think this is a collection that you can definitely sort of... It will work for everybody, won't it? You know, it's not male, it's not female, it's, you know, it's generic.
Yeah.
But also, it fills a lot of gaps. I think if you're really struggling for a theme, there's nothing that screams, you know, it's got to be sports or it's got to be gardening. You know, you've just got that nice selection of stars, of the zigzags in there, of the camera in there, those colours, the colour palette. There's nothing specific about it, in fact.
Yeah, and any age really, but I just think it really lends itself to the youngsters. Okay, pop a bit of wet glue on the back of this frame.
Okay.
And I'm going to stick it directly onto this blue piece.
Nice.
Border that nicely.
Gosh, you could add a photograph behind there if you wanted to. You've got lots of,
yes, it would
lots
look
of
lovely,
options.
wouldn't it? I'm just going to pop a bit of glue on my hand and just pop that down on there on my hand just to pick up
You
some
like
of this glue.
scrapbooking, don't you, Sue, as well?
I do, yeah. I don't do so much of it because I do rather like the card making, and I like to. I think a lot of people do card making in England, in the UK, but I'd like to start showing some scrapbooking as well, and I'll do a scrapbook demo later.
I love that.
Okay, I want to add some stars.
Okay.
Because I think I just want to reflect that star background as well. Put a bit too much glue on there, so I'm just going to scrape that glue away.
Well, this is the thing now, you can start coming outwards of the frame, can't you? When everything's all joined together in the chipboard, it's all within the frame, and now you can start play around with that.
Yes, yeah. Just add a star there. Okay, and I'm going to place that on a square card blank, which is 15 centimetres square.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm just going to score halfway. I've already sort of measured it, save time. And I'm going to make an easel card. So I'm going to bend this back. Actually, I need to score
Although we
it.
saw you using a craft knife there, you're not cutting right through. You're
No.
just basically scoring
I'm
the
just
surface.
scoring it. I'm just
Okay.
cutting the top layer of fibres, really, just so I can get a crisper edge across the top. Now, because this is pattern paper, then I've got a design on the back. So what I'd like to do is to add some glue here,
Okay.
and just add a plain white piece of paper on the back, just to hide the workings of that.
Lovely.
And then make sure it's the right way up, and about halfway just apply glue on the bottom. That's
So
it.
keeping it nice and simple, but very, very effective.
Yeah, I think it shouts, you know, clean and simple card making,
Definitely.
this range. And you do get inspired, don't you, when you look at products.
And the sentiment behind the card, keep true to your dreams. It's a nice message.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? It's good. Okay, I've cut out, another border, not this one, from another stencil to match that, and coloured it as well. And I'm going to stick this and just use this bottom piece as well.
Okay.
Take that off. I just wanted to make sure that I had enough to cover it. And this is going to be like the stopper.
Oh, you need
Place
to stop
that
all
on
these
there.
cards, don't
So
you?
we need another, I'd like another caption on this. So I've gone back to the sheet with all the wordings on, and I've cut one of those out, which is your best life. Just want to tweak that down a bit. Cut that one out.
So many different sentiments and panels and strips and ribbons and toppers. There's plenty to keep you going for some time, isn't there?
Yeah, there certainly is. Right, I've backed that on normal white card and
Okay.
put some foam pads behind it. So now I want to glue this onto the base of my card.
How do we know where to put the stopper, Sue? Is there a
I just put it
distinct line?
towards the front, and for this design I'm going to shove it up a bit because I'd like equidistant border all the way round, so I'm just going to push it back. And it depends if you want the easel card upright or slightly lower down.
Okay.
As long
There's
as
no
it
set
hits,
rule.
Yeah, no, not really. As long as it hits, you know, into something. I'm just going to place that over to that
Oh,
side,
that works nicely.
and then just add another one of these stars. I'm going to leave it this colour.
Yeah, it's all about tying those components together, isn't it?
Yeah, bringing it all, cluster things. I love clustering things. So much so, I just want to put another one on. In fact, I'm going to cut the bottom of this one off.
Okay. Yes, because you don't have to use the whole thing.
You
do
don't,
can
no,
separate
because I
them.
want to just slide this. Oh, I just want to slide this in there.
Yeah, if you're tucking it behind, cut it apart, then you've got the spare piece to work with.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
that's lovely, Sue. Look at that.
there we have our
Gorgeous.
easel card made with YOLO.
Oh, love it. Oh, thank you, Sue. Thank you.